Okay, well, I think I'm up to part 9 on this video about the 383 that I'm about to drop into my K2500 Chevy. I got the engine assembled, and I've got that lift plate attached to the pad on the intake manifold. I got the distributor in and timed. I have removed the cap and wires just to make it a little bit easier. And you have to be kind of careful dropping these in so you don't tap your distributor, which I don't expect to have any problem. I've done it that way for years. I do need to still install my bolts and torque my flex plate in place, and also need to remove the oil filter that I installed just to prime the engine, and put the oil cooler assembly that came on my truck on there, so that my engine oil will go through my radiator for the cooling, the core in that radiator. And so over here I have my wires and my secondary wire harness, or my distributor cap and my secondary wire harness assembled and just removed. Also purchased a Easy TCU from TCI. It's a 4-speed electronically controlled system to control the 4L80E that's in my truck. And over here I had the headers on the engine before just for fit check, but I have the headers and the dual exhaust system over here sitting on this bench. There's the headers, and then there's a header back dual exhaust system from Hooker Headers that I'm going to be putting on. I bought 2 of their turbo mufflers. They recommend a center in and offset out muffler. These can be used in either direction, so I'll be installing those after the engine gets in and after the headers get put on. And then we'll come out here and take a look at my truck. My truck's in pretty good shape. It's a 95 K2500. It's got almost 200,000 on it, and the engine that's in it actually is running fine. It's just that the rear main seal is leaking oil like crazy, and I really don't like this engine that much. It has the swirl port heads on it. It's only 200 horsepower, and I've never really cared for it that much. It doesn't have a lot of giddy up and go. It does have decent low end torque for moving trailers and whatnot, but out on the highway, if you want to try to pass somebody, forget it. It's got the little TBI 2-barrel on there, and I'm going to be using I'll go ahead and show you that. I'm going to be using a pressure regulator designed for turning a fuel injected car into a carbureted. It's a Professional Products model number 10658, and I'm going to be installing that up under the truck, probably near the fuel tank, and use the in-tank fuel pump to supply fuel up to my carburetor. And I have plans of probably bringing the fuel up over the back through here and then up to the dual inlet on the carburetor. It's very much like the TBI is running right now. I'll be using some and fittings, and I'll probably go over that when I get to that far. So we are moving right along. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and I've already acquired some assistance from my neighbor to get the hood off, and then I'm going to start working on pulling this old 350 out and dropping in that 383. So stay tuned for more videos. I'll be doing videos all through this project and updating you. As always, I appreciate any comments or questions, and so stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.